been a hell of a year for Paul George. First, he becomes the cover star of NBA 2K17, wins a gold medal with Team USA in the 2016 Olympics. His Pacers are seemingly finding a way to make it work as we get towards the second half of the season. And now Nike announced that he gets his first signature shoe.
And they're not nursing shoes, which is the important thing.
Well, they're not like the I gotta pick
Curry
my kids up at school 7s.
I've got my phone attached to my belt.
4s.
Shoes, yeah.
Here are the shoes, Paul George signature release. I think
Those are fuego.
They've got
and you
so
know how
many,
much it takes for me to say a basketball shoe.
It's true. They have a lot of elements of some other great Nike shoes. It's a lot of Kyrie Irving in the shoe with the strap, if you will. It's got a little bit of KD in the terms of the colorway. I hung out with Jock too much the other day, so all the words. I forget what they call the gum there. There's a specific name for that pattern where the 13 is. It's got a 13 on it. It's a good-looking shoe. Paul George deserves it. He's a great athlete to use for Nike to go forward. We constantly talk about this, Francis. Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, they're all really ramping up the competition for best sneaker.
There's a little feature of Under Armour and Paul George, which I'm surprised they didn't try to lure him over, right? This is a guy that quite graphically in front of the world overcame the clearest sign of adversity. He snapped his leg. It was disgusting. It still gives me nightmares. But he bounces back. That's something that Under Armour has kind of prided themselves on being, the underdog who comes bounce back. So I think Nike have got a hidden gem here. I think Nike are known to have some of the best athletes in the world, some of the guys with more flair, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of cockiness. You've got your LeBron James, you've got the humble side of Kevin Durant, the one that everyone wants to love. They have a little bit of everything. But with Paul George, I don't even think they realize that they've got a hidden gem. Someone that we all relate to, someone that we look to aspire to become, regardless of what everyday duties we do. And that's where, I don't want to get sentimental, but that's where like these shoes, and I look at it in a footballing stance, each shoe has a certain sense of personality, right? So when I look at footballing shoes, there's the Copa Mundials, right? And they're the most black and white shoe. You wear that, you're a fucking plumber. You get shit done, you're in, you're working hard, you make sure that you're doing it. And then you might have, in the basketball sense, you've got the LeBron shoes that are, you're definitely a gifted athlete. You're the guy that's going to be putting in the work, but you've got that bit of flair about you. So every sense of shoe gives some person a sense of belief in what they're doing. So even if you're playing pickup on a court, like the guy who wears the full Michael Jordan outfit, he's not Michael Jordan, but he likes to think he's Michael Jordan. So this is a shoe that I'd like to wear if I was a basketball player.
Have you ever seen Michael Jordan and that guy at the same place at the same time?
I haven't.
No.
Because of the same guy.
Because of the same guy.
But if you were wearing, like, so when you wear, what's your type of shoe that you wear when you go and play pickup?
Kobe's.
Kobe's. And you're not Kobe Bryant, as far as I'm aware.
No, I can't shoot.
But
it's pretty remarkable.
But do you, what does it make you feel like when you wear them?
Well, no, the thing with it,
Are you a guy that likes comfort?
I think it's a preference. I don't like high top shoes to play basketball, and these are high top shoes, but I wear these around. Kobe's are always been low top, and they have like a heel lock in it, and it's more comfortable for me. Some people really like LeBron's shoes. If you have a big, bulky foot, LeBron's shoes are like they're almost like LeBron. They're this unguardable freight train of a player, and his shoes kind of resemble that. They're big and bulky. They take up space. You know they're there. Every shoe, you're extremely right about this. Every shoe has its own personality. And some shoes are so specific to players that I actually think it's funny that certain pickup guys go out and buy them and use them in a game. For example, in the pickup sense, like Kevin Durant's shoe has a split.
I love Kevin Durant's shoe.
Here, it's split from his toe. And if you listen to interviews with Kevin Durant, they ask him why, and he goes, I play on my toes. It's actually unnatural. It's just kind of his awkward sense of basketball, because there's an awkward degree to Kevin Durant's arms and limbs and how he kind of has ball handles of a point guard, but can score at will like a wing, amongst the 50 other positive things you can say about Kevin Durant. But he plays on his toes. So when I see guys in pickup basketball wearing Kevin Durant's, and they're like the most flat-footed guys, like you're actually not wearing the right shoe for your style of play. Yeah. Like, unless you think they're just comfortable.
Yeah.
So in Paul George's case, what a fantastic pickup. The guy is a superstar on his team. He's in the spotlight, gold medalist. He's got a unique style of play. That's a big way to go with it. And he's not, centers don't sell shoes. Like DeMarcus Cousins can't sell shoes. Joel Embiid can't sell shoes.
But Joel Embiid could maybe sell a shoe?
Joel Embiid.
If there's a big
Yeah,
process sign in the back
if there was
of
a
it.
chance, then he probably could. But in the most case, wings
Yeah.
like that of Durant and Paul George, and guards. Guards sell shoes.
Yeah.
Jordan sells shoes. Durant sells shoes. Curry sells shoes.
I think that when you're talking about all those specifics that kind of go along with the type of player that wears
What kind
the
of
shoes.
shoe did you wear?
I transitioned.
Were you a plumber?
I was a Adidas Predator, right? So they have
heard of those.
they have like the fins on them that make you think that you can swerve it. Never was I sold by that. I didn't think that I was suddenly going to be Beckham when I wore it.
They have a shark tooth on it
yeah,
because I can hunt down my prey.
If I hit it like this, it starts to cut. No, it does have its benefits. I just liked the fact that who I felt when I wore the shoe.
Soccer boots have ridges here,
Yeah,
don't they?
they do.
For control over
That's
the ball.
the Predators. Some of them don't. Some of them do.
Put
If you're
more
a Nike,
spin on it.
the best image that I've seen, I don't know if I can tell the editor if I'll find it, but I love it. It breaks down how each shoe has its own type of person you play in a pickup game, and every single one is on the money. The Copas is a guy that's always been a player. He's going to get the work done. The Pumas that are light and fast is a guy that thinks he's a lot better than he is. He's probably really quick, but he doesn't have a touch. And then there's the Predators, the guy who can smack them from 30. And then there's the guy that wore the Cristiano Ronaldo shoes.
What
who
does
suddenly
Messi
thinks
and
he is.
Ronaldo have their own signature?
Yeah, they do. Messi, it's not. This is what I like about football as well. They don't make them specific. Like they don't make a style of shoe for them. They just give them their own sort of style of that shoe. So Hypervenoms are Nikes that everyone really wears, but Ronaldo has his own kind of design on it.
Special.
F50s are Messi, but he has his own specific type of Messi shoes as well. And I think it's so true and a great kind of indicator as to the person that Steph Curry is, that he's got a shoe that you can wear and then go to Whole Foods, pick up your kids, and do all the nice, comfortable things.
I don't think
those
that shoe's
go
for Whole Foods. I think that shoe's more like a Pathmark, ShopRite.
That you can go
I don't
to
think
the-
people are
the
shopping
surgeon.
at Whole Foods with that shoe.
I think they're shopping somewhere and they're picking up the kids after it.
I'm going to
It's just
leave
a
you on this
comfort.
very random note. I went to a Whole Foods. Almond milk is $19.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Who,
Who, Jason?
Why?
I'll tell you who. My
Where?
girlfriend's who, and I need to pay for it.
you don't need, like J.
don't
Cole
have the
said it,
money
I
for
never
that.
thought I'd see the day where I'd be drinking almond milk in this last hour.
It tastes all right, to be honest. But it's not worth $19.
That's besides the $19. If you get 5 of those, you can trade that for a pair of Paul George's new Nike signature shoe.
I could buy a cow for that amount of money and just have endless milk.
All right. Comment below. What do you think of Paul George's shoe? This is the first shoe story we've done that hasn't involved a rabidly mean internet reaction like the Curry dad shoes and the Andrew Wiggins ones. Were you there for that?
Yes, I was.
The
I mean, if the
Timberlands,
shoes are disgusting, then I'm going to call them
the
that.
knockoff Timberlands or whatever they were.
But what about these shoes? Where do these rank in your shoes, yeah?
I don't know. I like this is nice though.
This is Ted Bake.
No, put it
Ted
there.
Bagley.
Show them.
Dude,
Show
that's
them.
that's a lot of
There it is. You can't
a
even
lot
do
of
it.
bending. Right,
God
yeah,
damn.
they've got a nice little paisley pattern.
Yeah, that's all. Matches your sock. Comment below. Like, favorite, subscribe. Let us know what you all think, and we'll see you next time.